Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into the information of the new hybrid beast KAIDO that will be arriving on the 8th anniversary. And I gotta say, I'm pretty hyped for this, man. Like, this artwork and his special animations are absolutely flames. Just like the Ace Yamato and the Luffy video, which links to both of those will be in the description below, by the way. Make sure to go check them out for all the information. We will be breaking down his captain ability, his special ability, his sailors, his Pirate Rumble, and everything that he does leading into the 8th anniversary. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comment section below. I'm really curious to see what the community thinks of these new legends. Do you like this new KAIDO? Is he your favorite out of the three? Let me know in the comment section below. And while you're down there, don't forget to belt the like button if you are new. Hit that big red subscribe button as well. Make sure to hit that bell notification because, like, 8th anniversary is going to bring so much content. You don't want to miss any of it, so make sure to hit the bell so you are notified when I post my stuff. Most importantly, though, enjoy the video and let's dive in to the new Super Sugo Fest KAIDO Hellmade Manifest. Alright, here he is, Mr. KAIDO Hellmade Manifest, looking absolutely menacing with that artwork. That is the post artwork of him just absolutely smacking down Luffy on the rooftop. Very, very cool. But what does his captain ability do? Whole new fawn. Boost striker and powerhouse characters by 5.25 HP by 1.5. Makes strength and tandem slots have matching slot effects. Slightly boost the chances of landing on strength and tandem slots. And when tapping on this character with a Wano slot, increases all enemies' damage taken by 1.5, ignoring immunity and status effects for 1 turn. Absolute powerhouse demon. Now, this character leads me to believe that he is a strength powerhouse striker. We can pretty much confirm striker powerhouse, but striker powerhouse, but the strength sort of color is still up in the air, but I do believe he is strength from what I can see here. 5.25 flat rate is very, very strong, and he is a beefy boy at a 1.5 times HP boost. Makes strength and tandem slots matching. Slightly boosts the chance of landing on strength and tandem as well, which is very, very good for this character as he has a super tandem mechanic. And when tapping on this character with a Wano slot, you get a 1.5 conditional, or extra damage that goes through full immunity and status effects. This is so good. Like, so good. If you guys have used something like Final Tap Lore from last year's anniversary, the 1.5 extra damage is so powerful. And the fact that all you need to do is get a Wano slot and tap with KAIDO to get that, it opens the door for team building something severe. But what does he special do? How are we going to get these Wano orbs with this character? That is the big downside that I can see to him is just getting the Wano slots. But I'm sure they will clarify that as we keep reading. Special, Conqueror of the Three Worlds Ragnarok. This special animation, by the way, make sure to go check out the producer video. I have left a link in the description below for you guys if you guys want to see any of these animations. I'm not sure on copyright laws, so I'm just going to leave them out of the actual the video. But if you guys want to go check them out, the producer video is in the comment section below. Conquering of Three Worlds Ragnarok reduces all enemies' HP by 20%. Makes crews strength slots, Wano slots, which gives you a 2.5 times attack and cannot be changed by the crew or enemies for 2 turns. And he doubles damage dealt to increased enemies by 1 turn, boosting striker and powerhouse character slot effects by 2.75 for 1 turn. A phenomenal special. A phenomenal special. Reduces HP by 20%, which means you can actually use supports that do, like if you need to do damage, stuff like, I don't know, a Kainu that gives you a full body strength orbs, which then this guy makes Wano slots, by the way. Absolutely wild. You could also use stuff like X-Drake for an attack boost as well, which is really, really cool. It's the same buff that Odin gives, where you turn strength slots into Wano slots. Odin did it with strength, and I'm pretty sure you did it with matching as well. But if you get a strength orb on the next turn with your natural roll, which this guy increases the chance of landing on, you can actually just get Wano orbs moving into the second stage, which is very, very good because that way you can get the 1.5 extra damage as that condition in his captain ability. Very, very strong. Not only that, but he's a 2.75 times orb boost, which is great because he gives you like a chance of getting matching orbs with his captain ability, and Wano orbs are classified as matching orbs, so the 2.75 is huge. He also doubles damage dealt to damage taken increased enemies for 1 turn, which means it's a 2 times conditional boost for having that condition of extra damage. So it's 2 times on top of the 1.5 that's getting taken. So this is like a 3 times conditional boost right here, which is so good because it actually goes through full immunity as well. The only downside I see to KAIDO so far is he doesn't have a way of manipulating block orbs, and an orb booster that can't manipulate block orbs can struggle a little bit but the fact that he slightly boosts the chance of landing on strength and tandem, which he also makes matching, and because he's a strength character, you could use the Victoria Punk to get more tandem slots. This can be very, very effective. He's a striker, so you also have access to the Dolph Grove, that ship, whatever it's called. So this could be very, very good, but the Victoria Punk, because of tandem slots, is going to be his best friend from what I can see here. Alright, so just like Luffy, he is a super class unit as well. If you guys haven't checked out the Luffy video, like I said, link in the description below. When you have any of these characters on the crew, excluding supports, which are King, Queen, Jack, which are the lead performers, as well as the Toby Ropo, being Sasaki, X-Ray, Black Maria, Who's Who, Page 1, Ulti, Charlotte, Lin as well, so you can use Big Mom, or you're just running a full team of strikers. I love that they've added or run a full team of strikers, 6 strikers. So that just opens the door if you don't want to use any of these characters. Because he's a powerhouse striker booster, like, there's not a lot of Black Marias that are, like, powerhouse strikers. But all of the other characters basically have the tag. The fact you can use Lin as well is so cool. Like, so cool. It's a really, really good superclass condition. And obviously with a new King, a new Queen, a new Jack coming out, makes it very, very easy. Legend X-Drake is going to be this guy's absolute best friend, no doubt about it. Getting super class and super type. X-Drake's an attack booster, Kaido's an orb booster, you get a chain boundary. You're activating the super class condition, but unfortunately, you're not activating the super type for X-Drake. So finding a way, like, of getting another character onto the team. And this is what I was saying when X-Drake first came out. I really wish Kaido was a condition for X-Drake's super type. So, like I said, X-Drake's going to be, like, Kaido's best friend, but, like, is Kaido going to be X-Drake's best friend? That's the real question. The effect of his super class does 200 times his attack in non-type damage to all enemies, so great wave clearing mechanic. Changes top row and middle row to Wano slots, so he gives himself a Wano orb, which is awesome, and changes bottom row to tandem slots and turns strikers into super striker. This is awesome because this activates his super tandem effect, because you get tandem slots, so you just need to make sure you put one of those characters, or his super tandem characters, in the bottom slot to get the tandem slots. And then, like, you get Wano orbs in the middle and the top row, which is really, really good for his special, or his captain ability, which gives him the 1.5 times extra damage. So, very good synergy with his super class, his special, and his captain ability. His super tandem, this is at max level. So, as I mentioned with the Luffy video, the max level super tandem, this is what we see. And in the producer video, again, link in the description, Luffy's level 1 had different character conditions for the level 5. It only had Zoro and Sanji for level 1, where his level 5 has all the Straw Hats. So it leads me to believe that this particular super tandem, whilst there is obviously, you need 2 of the following characters being King, Queen, Jack, Sasaki, X-Drake, Black Maria, Who's Who, Page 1, Ulti, or a striker character. Crew must include one of the following characters. That's a bit confusing. Or is it just like a striker character? So you must have like one of the rest of them and then a striker character. That's actually really cool. That is really, really cool, because the new Big Mom's a striker, by the way, so that's really, really nice. So you can have like any of the lead performers, any of the Toby Ropo, and then just one other striker character can trigger this guy's super tandem. Very, very cool. Very, very cool if you ask me. If you're asking me. Nevertheless, you just want to have any of these characters down the bottom. Honestly, it doesn't even matter because it says striker character. As long as you have a striker down the bottom and not a powerhouse, you'll be able to get this guy's super tandem, which works really, really well. His super tandem applies an attack boost of 2 times to striker characters for 1 turn, and further increases received damage up on all enemies by 0.75. Absolutely wild. Again, this tandem attack boost of 2 times to striker characters is a separate buff. From the producer video, it shows a whole different tandem icon, just like Final Tap, and then there's the attack buff in the corner. So this leads me to believe that this 2 times attack boost, this is at level 5 by the way, the 2 times is level 5, will stack with a regular attack boost. So if you have X-Drake, and use X-Drake's 2.5 times attack boost, this 2 times will stack on top of that, just doubling your damage after you attack in the tandem of a striker, and say, for example, Queen, and then you attack with Kaido. Kaido is not only going to give you that extra 2 times attack, but he increases the received damage up on all enemies by 0.75. He himself, if you attack with a Wano Orb, gives the 1.5. This turns that into a 2.25 extra damage, and then he himself is, with his special, is giving the 2 times extra damage to that, which goes through for all immunity. And as I mentioned with Luffy, you can attack like say King, Queen, and then Kaido, and then the other 3 units. So they're getting the 2.25 times extra damage. On top of the double damage as well, like the double conditional. Like, it's just, the amount of numbers this guy can do is absolutely insane, because Powerhouse and Strikers just hold so much potential, especially with something like X-Drake himself. Getting a chain boundary, getting the conditional now, a guaranteed conditional, which is awesome. You just do, like, just crazy things. It's actually wild. Like, this Kaido is so strong, and he's a beefy, beefy boy. Alright, finally, his crewmate abilities are a 125 base attack to Powerhouse and Strikers, and he makes recovery and tandem slots have matching slot effects. Pretty good crewmate abilities, but, like, look, at the minute, you're never running this guy as a crewmate. He's going to be your captain until we get some more power creep. Rumble ability at max level, Striker class teammates level attack up level 7, HP up level 7, and after 60 seconds, he gives strength teammates attack up level 5. This is really good for stuff like Kid, for X-Drake. You can do some really cool stuff with this guy off the bench, but because he's a HP up booster, it leads me to believe that you actually want him in the front lines. Rumble special at max is targets one enemy for a high attack, for attack times 4 damage. So he attacks the character with the highest attack by 4 times his damage. Targets 3 other enemies with current HP of 40% reduction. And targets Dex type enemies within a large range for a 100% chance to halve stats. So this guy is just going to be an absolute beast at, like, destroying the Dex type. Strength never needed extra help against Dex. But again, this is why it leads me to believe that this guy is a strength character. So, all in all, Kaido is just, he's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal character. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think he's as good as the Luffy. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 for what he does, because the whole concept of missing out on block orb manipulation is a big narc for me when it comes to an orb booster. But nevertheless, this guy has a lot of good synergy with obviously King and Queen and Legend X-Drake. And then obviously with the whole, like, Black Maria batch, with also getting great synergy with Yamato as well. So there's also that. You'll be able to do a lot of damage with this guy, and Hybrid Kaido is just an absolute monster. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comment section below. Do you enjoy the Anniversary Legends? Do you like what this Kaido can do? Let me know down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to belt the like button. If you're new to the channel, you haven't done so already, hit that big red subscribe button. Make sure to smash the bell notification too, because we have so much content that's coming out, as I mentioned, and you don't want to miss any of it. But most importantly, wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Let's